Hello and welcome to another episode of Blake's Take, where I unpack customer experience in 3 minutes or less. Today I want to talk to you about why Uber's surge pricing during tragic events is a really big hit to their brand. Every time I post on my Facebook page about Uber, I get the most hateful, angry comments who I assume are from Uber drivers. And basically my issue with Uber and their PR, what I see as a PR problem, is that they're doing what seems smart in the short term, but they're not thinking about the backlash or the whole brand perception. For example, there was recently a tragedy in New York, you probably heard about it, where 2 bombs went off, one in New York and one in New Jersey. And basically, during this time, Uber started charging customers more, what is known as surge pricing, where it's a busy time, there's less supply, so demand goes up and Uber raises the rates. So I thought this was a terrible move by Uber to do surcharging again during this kind of aftermath of this terrorist attack. And other people disagreed. They said, hey, Blake, supply and demand, you're wrong. You got to encourage those drivers to go pick up those customers. So how else are you going to incentivize them? But the thing here, the message Uber is sending to the world is about profit, is we are looking to profit no matter what, no matter how it seems to the outside world. And from my perspective, from a customer perspective, if you're walking around that area in Chelsea, New York, and the bomb has just gone off, I don't think you should have to pay twice as much for surge pricing. I think that it's a terrible hit to the Uber brand. It makes them seem really out of touch and disconnected. And while it might seem to help people out in that neighborhood in the short term, by encouraging more Uber drivers to go into that area, maybe Uber needs to have a plan B where they have actually a process for disasters where they're not just saying, okay, well, it makes sense to raise prices so we get drivers to that area. Thinking more long-term about how does this look from a brand perspective? Does it really look good that we're kind of profiting off of this tragedy? I don't think it looks good for Uber. I don't think it's a good look on Uber at all. So that's my opinion on Uber surge pricing during a tragedy or an emergency. Let me know in the comments section what you think. And that's all for Blake's Take today. Thank you for watching.